Hello YouTube, how are look how he's going to do the washing up. Get him to work, that's what I say. Anyway guys, it's Friday night, I have a glass of wine, we're in Aggy, we're in Cirencester, and it's my weekend to do everything. So sorry, this isn't really weight loss related, is it? I'm more talking about my travels, and for those of you who know, this weekend was all about me learning to do everything in the camper van, so that if I ever have to do it, which I will do soon without Howie around, I can do it all. So from scratch I programmed the sat nav, learned about that because I didn't know how to use that. I generally leave all that kind of stuff to my husband. I'm a bit of a technophobe, or as he would say, I don't want to learn it. That's kind of how I am. But anyway, I did that today. I drove her, actually checked in. Normally my husband gets out, I've driven, and he would check in. So we got to the campsite and I got out and did all of that, and then got scared because they were telling me how I should park the camper van, like whether you reverse in or drive in. I was like, really, does it fucking matter? But anyway, it's camping club, it has to matter. It's strict rules here apparently. So anyway, did all of that, got here, drove up the ramps, levelled her out, done the awning, done everything, filled up the water. So I'm quite pleased with myself that so far so good, and even put up the little windshield thing, as you can see behind me, and I'm doing everything okay at the moment. And I've just cooked dinner. We just had pork and salad and new potatoes, which was rather yummy. Mind you, Harry still did the blue jobs. He was meant to be my wife today, he's meant to be my bitch. So when I'm putting up the awning, he was meant to put the kettle on, but he buggered off for a recce. So I said, nah, he failed. I've passed, but he actually failed because he didn't make me a coffee, which is what I do when we park up and he's doing all the blue jobs. Anyway, what else was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, today I had a, I'm not going to mention any names clearly, but on Facebook, this is something quite weird for those of you that are on Facebook, just to be aware of, because I know not all of us have told everybody about our surgery, even though it sounds crazy because I'm on YouTube. But you would only find me on YouTube if you were searching bariatric surgery, right? You know, or somebody had recommended you to go on. So it's not that I have a private account on there, but the Facebook groups that you join are meant to be closed and private, I guess. And today somebody sent me a picture, a screenshot of their, you know, on Facebook we all get suggested groups and stuff. So somebody has looked at this suggested group, and it was the bariatric blah 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 blah. It's got my bloody picture on there. So as for thinking that it's closed and that people might not see it, and I know, so let's say Pinky Rosha for instance, be really careful, because if you've joined a group under your actual name, even if it's closed and private, they can, apparently admin have told me that it's not down to them, it's down to Facebook itself and its privacy rules and all the rest of it. People were saying on there, because I've put a comment on there saying this is despicable, I've just been sent this, and not everybody in my wider circle knows about my surgery. So I'm pretty upset that my picture, my profile picture from Facebook, is being used to advertise a suggested site to people. And admin just said it wasn't them, it was Facebook, blah blah blah. I'll change your settings so that only you can view it, but actually my settings were already that way. So I'm a little bit miffed about it, and just a warning to all of you guys that if you don't want your dirty laundry aired in public, what's the saying? There's a saying about that. Anyway, if you don't want to be advertised in that way, the advice from admin was to join Facebook under a pseudonym, to have a different name just purely for your closed group. I can't be arsed with that. You know, I've got so many accounts. I actually run an account for my cat. For any of you that are interested, my beautiful cat has her own Instagram and she's PG Silver. You know, I've got Instagram for that. I have a quotes Instagram. I've got my weight loss Instagram. I've got my personal Instagram. So I can't be doing really with another Facebook account, because PG's also got a Facebook account. So it's kind of like a full-time job in itself, just keeping up with my own social media. That sounds really crap, but it's true. So I'm not prepared to do that. I'd rather leave the site, to be honest. I think I get enough from the weight loss community, weight loss surgery community, through Instagram and YouTube, really, with you guys that I've connected with. So I'm not really going to feel sad about leaving the group, but I'm afraid I will if that's the case, because I think that's pretty shit that my profile picture is amongst 6 others. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll post the picture on my Instagram for those of you so you can see exactly what I mean. I'll post the screenshot that somebody has sent me, and it was shocking because suddenly I went, oh shit, you know, my family members I don't speak to but also would not want them knowing about this. It could possibly be suggested to them, and straight away they're going to see my face and go, ah, wonder if she's had surgery. And you just think, bloody hell. Anyway, something else about yesterday and Facebook. I told you that I deleted that post. This morning I went back onto the status, and I said to the guy, I'm really sorry if I caused you any grief. I have deleted the post now. And he just said, why? And I was like, well, admin said, and I totally get why they said it, but I just wanted to say it wasn't him that complained at all. He actually was quite, he said, oh, I'm sorry you've had to do that. And I said, no, you were brave to talk about what you talked about. Sexual abuse is not something that lots of people are comfortable talking about. Many people are still haven't discussed it and haven't admitted it or whatever. So I just said thank you to him and for bringing it to the forefront, because it made me talk about it and it made other people kind of message me saying their stories, I guess. And it is always good to know that we're not alone, I think, you know, regardless of what stage you're at in your healing or whatever. Another good point, because I think I told you yesterday, it was Thursday, my weigh-in day, that I hadn't lost any weight. Well, I had, because guess what? My scale was in the wrong position. So I actually had only 0.1 of a kilo or something. It didn't matter, but I'd actually come down a bit, so I was quite pleased with that. Very aware that I don't want to become a slave to the scale, and I don't want to get on it all the time, but I'm not going to lie and say that I don't jump on it the odd occasion during the week, as well as a Thursday. So, you know, my choices today. The only thing is as well, yesterday, having a long day out, that's something else I was going to say, is that I really didn't drink enough yesterday. But how difficult is it when you know you're going to be in the car most of the time? You don't need to be drinking extra to then have to stop and go to the toilet when you've got limited time and you're trying to cram so much into it. So I don't know what you do about that, really, because you just can't.
Make sure you drink enough this weekend.
That's wine though, Howard.
That's drinking.
I'm going to turn you around so you can see that's drinking enough. There he is, sat there with his little glass of wine. Mind you, so am I. I'm going to have a couple of glasses of wine tonight. Anyway, guys, that's all I was going to say. I'm going to try and keep my fluids up today. And Cirencester, oh my God. Again, I will put some pictures on Instagram. It's the most stunning, beautiful town I think I've ever seen in England. It's a Roman market town, I believe. And it just is. I thought Laycock Village yesterday was really good, but actually Cirencester's even more beautiful. And we didn't get there till late this afternoon. We're going to spend the day there tomorrow, so I'll take some more pictures tomorrow. But the church, the cathedral, it's just absolutely beautiful. And I am one that loves doors and door knockers, so you'll probably get a lot of pictures of those on different accounts, because it's really kind of done it for me with the beautiful old doorways and lots of ornate door knockers. So anyway, guys, here's my little update from Aggy. As you can see, she's there, and we're just going to have it. It's actually not too bad. The sun didn't really make an appearance today, but that was okay because we walked into town and we didn't want to be hot and sweaty anyway. And we're just going to sit out as long as we can this evening and have a lovely weekend. So while I do everything, but that's okay because I can. Girl power. Sorry, babe. Who needs men? Anyway, people, I hope you've all had a really lovely day, and the weekend is going to be kind to you all. I'll hopefully check in again tomorrow. If not, I'll speak to you all again next week. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe, please, and follow me over on Instagram. I'm looking on the lighter side of life. I really am. And I will chat to you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.